A live stream here, Everton versus Arsenal at the Emirates Stadium today. Tough match, let's just say. Here it is at the Emirates. And here we have Mikel Arteta, the man that Bill Kenwright sold off and stole the money. David Raya in goal. Once again, Jurien Timber, William Saliba, Gabriel Magalhaes, and Ricardo Calafiori in the defense. Martin Zubimendi and Deki Rice, Oluwadek in the midfield. Bukayo Saka and Noni Madueke on the wings, and Eberechi Eze in the midfield, an all-English midfield here, and Kai Havertz as striker. No signs of Christian Nargol. And here's our lineup today. Give some applause to the boys here. Jordan Pickford. Of course, Jordan Pickford wearing the captain's armband today because James Tarkowski is nowhere to be found. James Garner on right back. Fucking hell. Jake O'Brien and Michael Keane in centre half. And Vitaly Mikolenko in left back. Tim Erabunum and Idrissa Gana Gay in the midfield. Dwight McNeil, Kiernan Dewsbury Hall and Iliman Ndiaye in the attacking midfield. And finally, Beto in striker. Another meeting between David Moyes and Mikel Arteta. Once player and manager, now both managers. Andy Madley, once again, fucking hell. This is the worst ref combo. North London forever in the stands, of course, in the Emirates. And here we have it. Kicked off. Kick-off at the Emirates Stadium. Arsenal versus Everton. Final game of last season. Oluwadek on the ground. One in 9. 1-9. Seems like great odds to me. Ricky. Nicely cleared. Nice, Orion. Oh, Corner FC strikes again, don't it? Corner FC. So wish the good results. Yes. Corner FC strikes again. Oh, nice save, Pickford. Nice save, Pickford. Sly run up, but Arsenal catch up. On to David Raya. Corner FC strikes again. This is just the beginning. Yeah, already it's a corner. Already there's been a corner. It's corner FC, you know. They just can't help themselves. Second corner. Second corner. Oloadek to take the corner here. And there it is. Already a second corner. 8.5 minutes into the game. That's corner FC for you. Calafiori goes over the bar. We need to isolate them from corners. No, we just need to isolate them in general. Like, Mikel has basically destroyed Premier League football. I thought they terminated that Visit Rwanda deal. They still have that shit proudly displayed on there. Fuckheads. You know Rwanda is actively funding genocide in the Congo. Ah, yes. Dragged it wide indeed. Oh! Ooh! 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 Look at that. Yeah, Saka tries to kick it. The flags are raised, but Pickford saves it already off from the beginning. They tried to raise the flags even. That's how close to a goal that was. You can literally see them raise the flag and then, oh, like they can, like you can literally see them like start to raise the flag and then they're like, oh. Garner at right back is never a good sign. It just isn't. Ezadu. Madueke doing a massive run up. That's a dive. That is a dive. Massive boost coming. touches in opposition box, 8-0. Njai looking nice there. Njai with the cross. Raya tries to save it. Oh, another one. Iruunum. Calafiori gets to it first, but that was a great bit of kit from Iliman Njai. Absolutely beautiful. McNeil. Oh, 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 oh. Moyes can't believe what he's just seen. I can't either. McNeil almost made it 1-0 to Everton. Moyes can't believe what he's seeing. I can't believe what I'm seeing. It's a calamity. It is. Calafiori. You're in timber down. And Jai with that. Again, the control is absolutely beautiful for Njai. Arsenal have had so many attempts and have not been able to convert any of them into goals. You know, Mr. Big Chan Smith might have to make an appearance here. Kai Havertz. Yes. Nicely done there. Eze towards Havertz. Challenge from Michael Keane. Arsenal cries foul, but they don't let slip the Dogs of War. It isn't a penalty. Like, it is never a penalty. Keane was looking for the ball. Early onslaught. Still 0-0. Garner at right back is never a good sign, like in my opinion, because, you know, every time we've had Garner at right back, it's just been a calamity. Nice, boy. Oh, good, good save from Raya. Kinnan Dewsbury Hall almost with an opportunity there. Ooh, Bukayo Saka down. Free kick to Arsenal. And here's the free kick. Arsenal, well, they're still on the counter attack. Nothing really of note to see here. Corner FC. Nice little there. Beto, can you catch up to it? Nice. Zubimendi. But nice one there. Again, it's now Keenan Dewsbury Hall, surrounded by two man, and is connected. Should fully be 1-0 right now. That has to be a foul. Has to be a foul. Let's see. Ooh. The game has currently been stopped after a collision between Saliba and Raya. This is what brilliance is. You know, watch and learn. Five minutes? God damn. Australia have plot armor. Fully punched his own gun. own goon on some Superman shit. Halal defending. Halal defending is crazy, but accurate. You know? You know, Arsenal playing fucking El Golo Golo Sawarim Kaidos football, and then we're just playing fucking Lia Cunyo Mukalisha with that, and Lia Cunyo Mukalilor with that football in it. Say 5 pissing minutes. You say 5 pissing minutes. We say 5 more minutes to hopefully get us a goal in it. No space for you, the space Nazi. We're playing beautiful British Empire football. They're playing Belgian Congo football? Huh? Belgian Congo football is crazy. Abuse football. Like, it is crazy considering the fact that Arsenal have visited Rwanda on those, ad boards there. Rwanda is currently committing genocide in the Congo, innit? The football we're playing is just so boring that I'm just doing anything I can to not get onto that shit. And all 5 minutes have now passed. 20 moves. And there it is. Arsenal nil, Everton nil. The halftime score at the Emirates. 0-0 at halftime. With, of course, former Everton player and Harambo master Mikel Arteta at play. It was almost an expected result. Yeah, could have been better. You know, we did have solid opportunities to score. They did too, let's not forget, but they did too, let's not forget, but the thing is, we also had very solid goal opportunities. Shouldn't have been Mikel Arteta. Yeah, we should have scored. Like, there are genuinely moments where we should have scored. And that is the thing about, this here club. It's, you know, we can't convert properly. We are the epitome of big chances missed, innit? Like, there are clear opportunities out there. Oh, I forgot to stop the timer. Okay, there it is. There were clear opportunities to score, in this half that we have just seen. But the thing about it is we couldn't take those chances that we were given in it. So it's just, a lot of wasted potential. We are now, unfortunately, it seems, back to shit first half, amazing second half football. Like, shit first half, amazing second half football. That's the thing we used to do. Yeah, I'm just gonna get this up for a moment. Just gonna chill while I'm at it. Welcome back. The second half has already started. The second half has kicked off. Pre 7-1 Everton win. Now that's the optimism we need to have. Dewsbury Hall. And yeah, it's gone out of play. Yeah, that is a chaos. That is a calamity right there. You ain't escaping that unharmed. We have our first corner, lads. We have our first corner. Everton's first corner. And there it is. McNeil. Beto. Oh! But then there's Dewsbury Hall. Goes back. It's back to Dewsbury Hall. Nicely done, Jordan Pickford. Movement. Nice movement. But it is now ended. Beta was ready, primed to take that. I mean, just look at that performance from David Raya. Irabuna makes Vieira look like Danny Drinkwater is a crazy statement, but I hear it. I mean, since Arsenal is Idi Saka mean thinks he can get past Iliman the Magnificent. True, Iliman Idi Saka mean is crazy. Madueke quickly taken care of by Ghana. Oh, look at that. Another corner for Corner FC. But this one seems like the most likely of one to lead into a goal. Corner number 7. I heard a corner number 7. Corner for the arse. It's really tiring because it's literally 4 a.m. Kids, this is what sleep deprivation looks like. You don't want it. Another corner. Corner taken short. Arsenal with the large attack. Calafiori deflected off there. Pickford almost conceded that goal, but thankfully there was James Garner in the way. Vicky Gargoyle and Fartinelli are probably coming on. They probably are. Yeah, it's really tiring. Nice save. I'm not sad or disappointed. I'm just tired because sleep deprivation is a real thing, my boys. You don't want it. I'm barely awake. Ah. This is what doing something at 4 in the morning does to you. Oh. Ooh. Look at that. Let's see. SA with the shot. Yeah, that was nearly a goal. Everton free kick. Again, like, set piece wasted. Almost. Come on. Come on, man. How is this a foul? And there it is. The Beto Barry sub. The great Tieno of Barry. I'm older than Max Dam, and that pisses me off so much. Oh, just. Only just. Max Dowman, literally younger than me. Like, bro, at this point, playing Max Dowman should be considered as child labor. Oh, nice save, Pickford. And ref has called offside. You've made Devlin a new dress, but Kanye doesn't rap. I think you and Max are level, to be fair. I mean, true. You know. I mean, true. You know. Who wouldn't enjoy Rick Ross's who wouldn't want to enjoy Rick Ross's generational feature by itself? But then Arsenal still on the attack, quickly blocked by Ghana. The final 10 minutes are here. Mikolenko's down. The mic has gone down. Yup. Like the mic has gone down. Yes, the mic. Le mic. I think, yeah, he's back up now, isn't it? Either that or he's out the pitch. Like he's back up, in it. Yeah, I think he's back up. Seeing as the fact that there isn't anyone down currently. Yes, sir. 2 points slipping away. Arteta is actually rocking the Epstein quarter zip. Is crazy. Not Irabunum. I'm afraid it is Irabunum. Ooh, yes. Oh, that was sloppy, sloppy defending to give Arsenal the lead. The sloppiest of defending. And, you know, can we muster up an equaliser in the 6 minutes of added time that we have been given? Can we muster up an equaliser in that amount of time? Is the question that all Everton fans are asking right now. Can we muster up an equaliser? Arsenal now 10 points clear of Manchester City. And it's Rowe. As it heads out. Can we muster up an equaliser? 4.5 minutes to go. Every second that passes, hope is being lost for an Everton equaliser. We need something here. Max Dowman, the clear difference maker. Martinelli with the shot. And it is a save of epic proportions. And once again, Corner FC strikes again. This is where it's at. Corner FC. Players moving in to try and stop this monster. Two minutes remaining for a hopeful equaliser. Only 2 minutes of time. Is what we have for a potential equaliser. Hope is being lost every time it passes. And we have now put Tyreek George on. Is it blasting it clear, but Pickford, can he do it? Short one. And now 1 minute remaining. It's Keane. Michael Keane We have an opportunity. Jake O'Brien. Hincapié keeps it out. And O'Brien here with the throw as the clock is slowly running out. O'Brien with the throw. And it's been out. Headed out for an Everton corner. This might be the last opportunity we get. This will be the last opportunity we get. Even Pickford's up. And it is James Garner to take it. This will surely be the final action of the game. And it's Garner. And it's probably going to be 2-0. It is going to be 2-0. It is 2-0. Max Staumann becomes the youngest goal scorer in Premier League history as Arsenal make it 2-0 with an open goal. Max Staumann is now the youngest goal scorer in Premier League history. We are now guaranteed to lose this one. And there is the whistle. It seems. And there it is. Full time. And it is full time. Arsenal 2, Everton 0. We should have done better. That is a fact. We should have done better. We should have done better. I keep saying this. I keep sounding like a broken record, but that is the fact. We should have done better. This is not an acceptable result by any means. What I have just seen can only be explained as nothing short of a calamity. A decent first half, managing to keep them out. Decent second half as well. And then complete capitulation in the final minutes of the game. What are we doing, lads? What are we doing? And also, with one of the goals, as I said, Max Staumann becomes the youngest goal scorer in Premier League history. And this is also important because the record for youngest goal scorer in Premier history was actually, for a very long time held by an Everton player in James Vaughan. He was 16 years and 270 days when he scored that goal. Max Dowman is 16 years and 35 days or something. Yeah, Max Dowman is 16 years and, 75 odd days or so old. So that is the youngest goal scorer record smashed. This was a winnable or draw. This was a drawable game. Maybe even a winnable game. And we've somehow turned it into a loss. Granted, it is a Big Six club. But that doesn't mean that this is but that doesn't mean that this is excusable. We should not be capitulating like this. We shouldn't. We never should be capitulating like this at the end. We should have won, or at least drawn, and then shit like this happens. This isn't just Everton that. This is a systematic issue within our football club. We have we have now gone to the point where we can't even win away games. We have literally gone to the point that we can't even win away games. Well, sure, it is Arsenal. But the fact that it's Arsenal doesn't mean that we shouldn't have gotten a result here. We should have. We 100% should have. This is inexcusable behavior. Moyes needs a stern talking to from the board if he wants to keep his job. Moyes needs to improve right now. Right fucking now. If he wants to, keep his fucking job. To make matters worse, to make matters worse, we face Chelsea next. We have Chelsea, Brentford, the Merseyside derby, West Ham, Man City, Crystal Palace, Sunderland, and Spurs. These are the games that we have in this run-up. And if we look at all the lineups here, Chelsea are arse though. We could and should beat them. But that's the fucking problem. We can't. Because this team, Moyes, Chelsea are arse. We could and should beat them. But the problem is, Moyes doesn't know how to properly make a team. Chelsea are arse. Spurs is a win. I do believe that. If we genuinely lose to Spurs, then we deserve to get relegated no matter the position. Like, even if we finish in European spots, if we lose to Spurs, we deserve to get relegated instead of them. Not gonna lie. That's how confident I am. Palace and Sunderland, yeah, we could do with that. But I'm not sure about Sunderland. Yeah, those are the things. Merseyside derby, nah. With the way things are going, and it's a home game too, so yeah, it unfortunately will be a 3 points to the Red Shites. Moyes has to go after this season, absolutely. He has to go. Jack Grealish wouldn't have let this occur. Yes, and James Tarkowski too. Tarkowski and Grealish would not let this happen. They wouldn't have let this happen. Why start Keane when you have Branthwaite? Why start Garner if you have Patterson? Or even just put O'Brien on right back? I would rather chop my left leg off and beat myself to death with it than even imagine seeing Thomas Frank on the sidelines, Tarkovsky's a rock. What was Moyes thinking? Tarkovsky was injured, though. That's the problem. Tarkovsky is injured. So why... Tarkovsky's injured, so let's put him out of the conversation for now. But we still have Branthwaite. Why don't you start Branthwaite if you have Branthwaite? Yeah, Tarkovsky is injured. Training injury. Like he had an injury sustained in training, and that's why he's unavailable. Even without Tarkovsky, there's still Branthwaite. So why take off Irabunum? Especially why take off Irabunum? I don't know. We should have taken off what Moyes should have done is take O'Brien, switch him over to right back, put Garner up. If we really wanted to sub Irabunum off, if Moyes really wanted to sub Irabunum off, he should have subbed him off, put Garner on midfield, put O'Brien onto right back, and then replace Irabunum with Branthwaite. That's what he should have done. And instead we replace him with fucking Merlin Roll. Doesn't make sense at all. Moisey should leave at the end of the season and just retire. There's no place in modern football for managers like him. Respectfully. Very respectfully, I'm saying this, but there is no place for a manager like David Moyes in today's football environment. Arsenal fans are about to become more insufferable. They already were. It's just that, now that they have a fucking double-digit lead in the Prem, they're just going to be, more like that, There is no place in modern-day football for a manager like David Moyes because the landscape has changed so much. The landscape has changed so much that, people like David Moyes has just become useless in football now. No one wants those kinds of managers unless they're in the EFL. Like, Moyes is a EFL manager. Like, he shouldn't be managing in the top 5 leagues. Like, Moyes is an EFL manager. That's the level he's at. He shouldn't be managing in today's Premier League. Because today's Premier League has no place for managers like him. Traditional British managers. Like, it is not, like, today's Premier League is no longer a safe haven for these traditional British managers. This era of football is now coming to a close, and Moyes is the last relic of it in the Prem. Moyes is the last remnant of the Barclays era. Like, in my opinion. Moyes to Preston probably should be, you know. Like, not gonna lie, he should probably go to Preston. Especially with Preston sat 17th. Who the hell is their manager? Why are they 17th? Oh, fucking hell, they have Paul Heckingbottom. Of course they're shit. You know, that's the guy who basically doomed Sheffield United to relegation from the Prem that season. By, you know, selling off Iliman Ndiaye to Marseille and Sander Berge to Burnley. We need someone inspirational, that's it. Like, we don't need any more traditional hardline English managers because the Premier League has no place for them. Like, we have seen this time and time again, that, you know, these traditional English managers simply don't work in today's environment. Like Paul Heckingbottom and Chris Wilder for Sheffield United, for example. Or, you know, currently Scott Parker for Burnley. Like, that's not working out in the slightest. And Rob Edwards was actually quite decent, not gonna lie. Rob Edwards was quite decent. But man, the other managers. Russell Martin at Southampton. You know. Ivan Juric, he's just shit wherever he goes. You know, Russell Martin at Southampton. You know, Leicester with whoever the hell their manager was. Enzo Maresca, he then left for Chelsea, and shit happened. Like, Rob Edwards is younger, that's why. 23-24 Sheffield United was so arse. Absolutely, like, and Paul Heckingbottom was part of the reason. Bro, you sold off 2 generational talents in Iliman Ndiaye and Sander Berge, and you expected good performances to come out of, you know, the replacements. Your goalkeeper literally conceded 104 goals. You weren't going to get any good performances anywhere. Enzo Maresca to Everton? Nah, he probably won't. He probably wouldn't. He wouldn't. You know? Like, he never would come here, you know? He's you know, already been, you know, he's already had a taste of that big football in it. So he'll only want to go to the big clubs, on like roughly the same level as Chelsea. Sander Berge was a peak FM signing. Yeah. Like, two generational talents Sheffield United sold off that season in Iliman Ndiaye and Sander Berge, and they didn't even replace them properly and expected good results out of them. What are you smoking, man? Everton used to be like the hot place for youth prospects, and now we're a fucking old people's home because we're managed by the fucking oldest manager in the Premier League. I think it's high time I applied to managerial position. We were really good, so much chances, but those two goals, especially them being late and on sweaty, pisses me off so much. Yeah, absolutely. Especially the second one. We literally let them score an open net. Like, how could we genuinely allow that to happen? We genuinely allowed them to score in an open net. It's genuinely so concerning, the future of this club. It's so concerning. I am scared to see how this club is going to go. You know, I'm scared of the direction. We just felt sorry for Max Dowman. That's why. Nothing more. I mean, that could also be it. The poor lad plays for Arsenal. I mean, true. Yeah, we did that probably because we just felt bad. But that still doesn't excuse the fact that we left out a fucking open net for the lad to score. An open net. Anyways, I'm gonna go now. See you later. Yeah, I am also going to have to go because it is literally 5 in the morning now. 5 in the morning. I've been doing this for 2.5 hours. It is 5 in the morning, and I desperately need to sleep because if I don't, then, well, I'm fucked. So, yeah, I desperately need to sleep, and so, yeah, I think I'm going to end the stream here. Absolute disappointment from all angles this match. If we keep performing like this, then we might as well say goodbye to European football if we keep performing like this. If we really want to reach Europe, then we need to improve. That's the thing. We need to improve if we want to reach European football. And so yeah, even considering the result, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, because as the late great Donda West once said, even if you are not ready for the day, it cannot always be night. So yeah, my people, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and it is goodbye from me.